this morning has to do with Brexit. Look, can I make it clear, and I've reinforced this point in both Australian media and UK media, which is that our discussions with the European Union are much more advanced and much more mature in terms of our approach in relation to FTAs. I would hope by the end of this year that we'll have concluded the scoping study with the European Union. And certainly Australia's desire is for us to formally commence negotiations in the first half of next year. I see the European Union FTA as, and I would hope, certainly commencing formal negotiations well and truly prior to anything that might happen with the UK. The UK and Australia, of course, do have an historical relationship, but it's in many respects a relationship of yesteryear. What we look at in terms of our relationship with the UK now from a trade perspective, as they go about exiting the European Union, is to be mindful of the fact that they are exiting. I made specific comments about us not being in a position to negotiate a UK-Australia FTA until such time as that exit occurs. Liam Fox himself acknowledged that same point. So, at a minimum, I would have thought that's 2.5 years away. Yes, there will be an officials working group to look at scoping some of these things, but to parallel that scoping exercise with the much more formal scoping exercise that the EU and Australia have undertaken, I think would be a mistake. This is a much more advanced discussion that we've been having with the EU, and I very much see this as being an opportunity for us to commence formal negotiations from an Australian perspective, certainly I would hope in the first half of next year. Someone raised the issue, I think you, sir, about the respective sizes of Australia-EU trade outside of the UK influence. It is still very substantial. If you exclude the UK from the EU remains our third largest two-way trading partner. If you look at the pool of investment stock, in total it's worth some $1.5 billion, including the UK. But if you exclude the UK, we have investment stock into Australia of around $500 billion, and Australian investment into the EU worth around $236 billion. So substantial two-way trade with the EU, substantial investment stock in both the EU